gonna be the last one. Back. And we wanted to show you. We're going to take it to Cleveland like every year to go play our first game. Then we got a roster up and running. Yes, sir. Up and running, and yeah, we're ready.
God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for
That, of course, was "Oh Canada," performed by Skylar Cole. We'll be back in just a moment.
Steph had a good game. We mentioned the triple-double. He's got to be better than from three, though. Just 3 made threes, 4. He missed 11 threes. Steph has got to be Steph when it comes to shooting from and beyond the arc. Number 2 is bench scoring. I mean, you had 21 points from your bench. That just can't happen. Even Shinzo, again, had about half of those. Number 3 is prevent big runs. You saw the Lakers go on some runs in this game. It led to them winning this basketball game, especially in the fourth quarter. You can't let the Lakers go on those type of runs and expect to win. And I know it's game 5, but you got to have game 6 play. I mean, seriously, Klay Thompson's got to be a lot better. He's got to go back to the Klay Thompson of old here because in the last game, he only had 9 points. He was not very good. Number 5 is to finish.
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer, David Aldridge along the sideline. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best guess. David, thank you. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Goose out there with the captain. Then there's Muhammad. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Davis in at the 5. And for Toronto, Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, when we started the season with back-to-back wins. The team was feeling good. They probably lost 21 straight.
Now, here's Siakam. Trent outside. High, arcing shot. The shot, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. To the left side wing. And the basket by Muhammad. Muhammad's got the game going with his first point of the game for the Cavs.
Protect home court in game 5. Pray the refs call game 6 fairly. Anything can happen in game 7. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get down to business.
Pass to Burke. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on LeBron James.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his size. His 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Goose, and another 3 for Cleveland.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not to leave open.
the bucket. And Greg Kirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Here's the captain, Gary Trent Jr. making his last shot. No coverage that time.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Here's Siakam. That one doesn't go. James with some nice D. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Trent outside. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's the captain. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Oh my goodness, 5 straight coming out of the gate.
Raptors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Muhammad against Barnes. And the basket by Muhammad.
You know what? They've been on a nice run here. Had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are...
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
So timeout called here, the first for the record.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Davis. Great showing for him last season. Last season, put up about 23 points per, 10 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Absolutely. Just when you think you've got a good flow going as a scorer, he'll come and shut your water off.
Now, here's Siakam.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Gee, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Here's Van Vliet. After the Cavaliers pick up 3. 1:58 left in the first. With one hand and flushes it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Raptors trail by 15. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
LeBron with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Shots good by Goose.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. It's Trent on the wing. And too long on the shot.
And they bump this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Mohammed sinks that one from the post. Mohammed's got 7.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And the Raptors miss again. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. Here's the captain. He's got 9. To the middle, Davis. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Oh my. See, you can't do that without great athleticism. And that's one thing AD brings to the party.
Toronto calls timeout.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Some changes for Toronto. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Anunoby subbed in for Trent. 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Kicked his pocket. Oh! He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions. Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. To the paint and stolen by Barnes. Unhindered, going all the way. And that one drops.
This is what you want to do with the young guns. Get them out in transition. Anunoby can run all day.
Just 3 on the clock.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And so it's Cleveland cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action in just a minute. We've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
We've got Chris Boucher, Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Achua, and it's Barnes, and it's the small forward. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Passes it to Goose. And there's the call on Precious Achua. That's his first foul. Young's checked in for Toronto. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great and listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
7'2" wingspan, OG Anunoby throwing it down.
Here's the captain, covered by VanVleet. The captain with the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. Hey, yo, get on
VanVleet kicks to Young. Here's Achua. The shot comes out. Davis with some nice D. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And the Raptors call time here. And the Raptors with some changes. Pascal Siakam comes in for Achua. And Trent subbed in for Scotty Barnes. And Young kicks to Trent. Pass to Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Young. It's tipped and stolen by James. Out to the wing. Another three for Cleveland.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Well, we know we're in the later stages of his career, but Steve, it's just simply incredible, mind-boggling really, how athletic LeBron James remains.
Kevin, to put it frankly, we've never seen anything like this. He's still getting up with ease for some vicious throwdowns, a testament to how hard he works. The indestructible one, LeBron brushing off contact with an easy deuce.
Van Vliet outside. And again, Toronto no up.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And the Raptors with the ball after Cleveland got the three-pointer. Good work there as it goes. Siakam's made his second basket of the night.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
The captain passes to James. Another three for Cleveland.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Siakam. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And that's the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher is checked in. Siakam hits them both. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player on any team. Would love to have.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Siakam. Trent outside. Launches a three. And the Raptors miss again. Cleveland controlling the game. Here's Muhammad.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Here's Muhammad. 19 points in the game. Drills it from outside.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Puts one up from 19. Again, the Cavaliers score. Here's Siakam. He's got 8. That shot off. And so it's Cleveland with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
Yeah, man.
I thought we got pretty good shots.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Toronto Raptors.
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, you just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And now let's talk about that first half. A look at the top performers from both teams so far.
Great battle between these two. They take a lot of pride in how they approach the game, and it seems like they're playing with extra enthusiasm tonight.
Yeah, those elite matchups, man, they can bring the best out of you.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And here is James. So on the floor for Cleveland. We got the captain. LeBron James is out there with Muhammad. That's Goose. And it's Davis in second.
The awareness of LeBron knows where everyone is on the floor at all times.
Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes sliding it down.
This is who you want leading that play. A short passer with great awareness.
Cleveland with the ball. Here's the captain. 19 points in the game. Count it. The captain's got 21.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
And there it is for them.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Van Vliet up top. Pass to Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. That shot is off.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Got that one up quick. 15 points for Goose.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Now Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. Here's Siakam. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showing the crowd a little extra that time.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night for the field has been the catalyst. That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's the captain. 23 points in the game. The pass to Muhammad. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Well, we know confidence is key, but Steve, when you see young players who haven't done much in the playoffs, acting like they've arrived, can that kind of confidence hold them back a little bit?
Well, you love confidence in anything you do, Kevin. Obviously, you need it, but it can backfire. You love that guys want to say they're great, but it all comes down to proving it.
Free throw good, Muhammad.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Both free throws good from Muhammad. You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections.
Here's Goose. And it's good off the back rim and in. Goose has got 20.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Feeds it to Barnes. Anunoby kicks to Barnes. Goes up again. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. 5 on the clock. Driving the lane. And the dunk by Barnes.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
Here's the captain. He's got 23. And another 3 for Cleveland.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Barnes passes to Achua. Tight by Achua.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Here's the captain. 26 points for him. Drills the three-pointer.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
And stolen by LeBron. Pass to Goose. There's the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Goose has got 23. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their...
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Davis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Anthony Davis has been huge on the offensive length to get second chance points.
Got Siakam. Achua is out there with Pirtle. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Boucher in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Cleveland.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent. Always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the captain.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
2 points, that one goes.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Irving from long range gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And the rejection by Tatum.
And Pirtle using his frame well, drawing the defense into him on his shot.
14 foul.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball with it in the corner. Irving with it. It drops.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. He needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Anthony. Great team win. How important are those contributions throughout the roster?
We got a great team, and guys are playing for each other. We play selfless. All we care about is winning. And these guys are doing the little things, and therefore, any chance we get, we'll be able to find these guys and make plays.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA.
We got